Hi everybody, this is Justin Doman with Elite Audio Video and Smart Homes of Texas. Today we are showing you a project that we drove out to Midland, Texas for. It's a little bit out of our territory, but we couldn't pass up what we had going on out here. I'm going to do a quick walkthrough of everything that we wired for, kind of describe it, and then show you what the end result's going to be like at a later date. Up above we have wiring in the eave for a 1080p 4 megapixel camera. We have 9 of these on site. We wired for 15 zones of video, 25 zones of audio, a full media room, as well as an outdoor 200-inch projector screen. Coming to the front door, we have wiring for a Ring Elite doorbell that'll be flush mounted into the stone. Here in the eave we have another 1080p camera. We have another camera here looking out over the driveway. Outside we have an outdoor grilling cabana area. We have a outdoor camera there. We have an outdoor camera there. We've got 2 house audio speakers. Right here we are going to have a fireplace. You can see our wiring up above, as well as a house audio speaker. Coming into the patio, we have 2 more outdoor speakers. Coming inside, we are using a Control 4 EA5 processor to do all of our home automation, to bring all of our media devices, cameras, security into a single, easy to use interface that can be accessed via remote controls in every single room, or a phone and tablet interface. We have wiring for a TV. It's going to be a 65-inch Samsung photo frame TV. All of our TV wiring is done with 2 Cat 6s and an RG6. Overhead, we've got 4 in-ceiling speakers for a 5.1 surround sound. Coming to the front door, we've got our security wiring, and then that was the wiring for our Ring doorbell. We have a small office right here. Inside the office we have wiring for a printer, as well as house audio speakers. Inside the dining room we have wiring for a house audio speaker. Pretty cool. Inside this closet, all of these big bulky yellow wires are electrical. We're going to do a Control 4 panelized lighting system here to reduce the amount of wall clutter. In most houses, you'll have, going into each room, you'll have can lights, you'll have pendant lights, you'll have sconces, you'll have up lights, down lights. This allows all of these switches to live inside of this closet. And then to each room to have a single 6-button keypad to easily control all the lights out there that are actually wired back to this closet. Coming into the secure room, it's a safe room. We've got wiring for our video monitor. We have additional security panel, Down below we have a telephone wire, and then up above we have a wireless access point for all of our wireless internet. Coming into the master bedroom, we have our security panel wire. Over here at the bed, really easy to use. We're going to have a 65-inch photo frame TV. As you can see, all of our wiring is completely shrink wrapped, wire managed, ready to go for the after trim. And then up here we have two house audio speakers to work with the TV as well as music. Coming into the master bedroom, we have a house audio speaker. And then we have a small TV going in here. Same thing with the master closet. We have a single house audio speaker. And then our wiring for the TV whenever it goes in. Coming into the kitchen, all we wired for in here was two house audio speakers. They live up in this ceiling. It's going to be an awesome rounded ceiling. Thankfully we were able to find a place for these to live, to be out of the way. In this 3-car garage, we have two ceiling brackets for our in-ceiling speakers. Coming into the media room, this is going to be a 133-inch screen with a Dolby Atmos 7.1.4 surround sound system. We have all of our surround sound speakers wired. We zigzag them into the wall, so after the fact we can put them anywhere that we'd like to match up perfectly with the other speaker. Our front speakers are all wired in. They're actually going to live behind a 133-inch acoustically transparent Screen Innovations Slate screen. It's a pretty awesome screen. We're going to pair that with an up above Sony 4K projector. That's all of our wiring for our projector there. And then up above here we have our Dolby Atmos speakers. These are all height enabled to give you more depth of sound. Coming here to the control room, this will house our probably 2 racks. I haven't built it out yet, but just going through my head with all the zones of audio and video we have, we'll probably have 2 racks in here. What you kind of see is the wiring for the entire house. All the video, all the audio, all the wireless internets, coax cables, they all come back to this location and will go into one of our racks. The way that we do all of our wiring is it comes down into a very large trunk, and then from the trunk we separate it out by device type. So up above you can kind of see where that says speaker. So this is all of our speaker wires for the entire house. We have it broken out by speakers, media room, cameras, TV video, TV control, coax cables, wireless access points and networking, and then the D-mark. The D-mark's where the service comes in from the outside. Outside of the spouts, all of our wires are completely wire combed. Most companies won't do that. We basically take all of our cables and make them as straight as they can possibly be. and then we shrink wrap them to ensure that the outside elements can't damage them, whether that be the painters, the drywallers, the texture guys, small mice, anything that could be in here. We make sure that our cables won't be damaged. Over here we have our security wires, not a whole lot there. It's just our basic doors, a couple sirens, and then the security panels. Coming into bedroom 2, we have our TV wiring and 2 speakers. Coming out here, we've got 2 speaker brackets. We have all of our outdoor cabling, which we'll look at here in a second. Coming upstairs in the game room, we've got a 5.1 surround sound system. Nothing major. We've got our brackets up here in the ceilings, in line with our cam lights in between the beams perfectly. Behind these doors, we're going to have a 65-inch photo frame TV. And then here in the back, we have our wiring for our wireless access point. Coming out here into the patio, we have wiring for 2 in-ceiling speakers. Bedrooms 3 and 4 are pretty basic. They just have the automated TV wiring and house audio brackets. Coming into bedroom 4, same thing. Got our construction brackets, as well as our automated TV wiring. Coming outside, this is where it gets kind of cool. These are direct burial cables, Cat 6 for a outdoor projector that will live right about in this area. It's going to be a stone column with a glass front that will project over the pool onto the sidewall, where you will have a 200-inch drop-down screen with speakers overhead in the eaves, which I'll show you. We've got 2 things of speakers up here, as well as camera wires to see the pool, and another camera over here for the back doors. To go along with the projector and the soffit speakers in the eaves, we have either 2 or 4 speakers going in around the sides of the pool. Once we get the final designs for the pool, we'll figure out exactly where they can go, as well as a in-ground subwoofer that'll go over in that area. Coming over here, we have two very large trunks of wiring, well, one large trunk and one basic. This is our service wire for the DMARC. It is two RG6s and two Cat 6s for whatever internet provider they get, as well as TV provider. And then this is a trunk of Cat 6 and audio. We're going to put a surface mount box outside that will feed this outdoor structure. That is actually going to be an indoor soccer field and a shop. The indoor soccer field is probably going to have a 150-inch screen with an Epson projector, and then the shop will have an 85-inch TV from Sony or Samsung. Then we're also going to have 4 zones of audio out there, as well as wireless internet that will all work seamlessly from the inside system. Coming outside, we've got another camera wire. We have 2 more speakers. And then another camera to watch the structure as well as the other garage. These systems are fully automated. A lot of plan and design goes into the wiring schematics of this house. Then several days of actually pulling the wire and making sure it's all as nice as it needs to be. We take a lot of pride in our work, and hopefully this video shows how we like to do things. If you have any questions, you can give me a call at 469-644-1675. Thank you.